Well, hello, Whizz Juniors. Now, I am going to tell you a story today from the Bible. And this Bible story is called Jesus and the Children. So it's all about you and how much Jesus loves you and thinks you're amazing. Now, I'm going to show you a little picture. There we are. There is Jesus with a little child. Now, the 12 disciples were travelling with Jesus along a road one day. They began to fall behind, squabbling among themselves. Squabbling! Naughty disciples, they shouldn't be squabbling, should they? Do this, children. Their argument was about which of them would be the greatest in heaven. Wow. Now, do you know what the greatest means? It means the best. They all wanted to be the best when they got to heaven. They were saying things like, I'm going to be the best because I pray the most. No, I'm going to be the best because I'm the oldest. No, I'm going to be the best because I've been with Jesus the longest. I think I've helped Jesus with the most miracles, so I'm going to be the best. And things like that. Wow. Isn't that naughty? They were just squabbling with each other about which one was the best. Now it says that Jesus overheard them. Jesus could hear them squabbling. But Jesus didn't stop them. He just listened to every word they said. And when they got to the place that they were going, Jesus said to them, what were you disciples all talking about when we were on the road together? What were you all talking about? And suddenly the disciples went all red and all embarrassed. And they didn't want to tell Jesus a thing. They were so embarrassed. And none of them admitted that they'd been arguing over which one would be the best. So Jesus didn't say to them that he'd heard what they said, but this is what he says. He says, if you really want to be the greatest or the best, in God's eyes, you must put others before yourself. That means that you help other people first, okay? So all the disciples were all a bit embarrassed after that. Then it says that Jesus reached out to a little girl that he saw passing by. And guess what he says? He draws her towards him because he loves little children. And he says, you must be like this little child if you want to be the best. And I think the disciples were all a little bit confused. Oh, we all need to be like a little child. Anyway, it seems like they forgot all about what Jesus said, because later on it says that Jesus had been preaching. He was very tired, he'd been doing lots of preaching, and a group of people with some young children came along. Now, do you have any guesses as to what happened? That's right, all the children wanted to see Jesus. Jesus, there he is, the little children said, oh, can we go and see him? Can we go and see him? And all of the disciples tried to stop the children from coming. No, Jesus won't want to see you little children. You are just children now. He's very important and he's been doing some important preaching. Now stay back, little children, said the disciples. But oh no, they hadn't been listening properly to what Jesus was saying, had they? And then Jesus realized what the disciples were doing, and he said, let the little children come to me. And so the disciples again were probably a little bit embarrassed, and the little children all came running to Jesus. And it says that he picked up the littlest one and he put the little one on his knee. And this is what he says. Oh, I'll show you the picture first, then I'll tell you what it says. There we go. There's all the children sitting around him, all so happy, wanting to listen to his stories. And there's the littlest one on his knee. And this is what Jesus says. Unless you are pure and wholehearted, like these little children, you will never see God. So he thought that little children were so special, so important. So you kids, you are special. You are important. Jesus loves you and he thinks you're amazing, and he said so. So you need to know how special you are, and I hope you enjoyed that story all about how much Jesus loves little children like